Now, imagine you just sitting inside your house with your family chilling, right? And all of a sudden, you hear gunshots outside your house. That's exactly the terrifying situation Rihanna supposedly faced this week after someone tried to open fire at her LA house while she was inside it. Now, according to the police, some crazy woman pulled up near the property and fired multiple rounds in broad daylight. Now, investigators say several bullets struck the gate and parts of the property, sparking a major police response. There were cops everywhere. Now, thankfully, no one inside the house was injured. Number one authorities later arrested a 35-year-old woman who now faces serious felony charges, including attempted murder and assault with a semi-automatic firearm. Now, if convicted, she could face life in prison. What makes this story even more disturbing is that Rihanna, her family, and others were reportedly inside the home at the time of the shooting. And investigators, they still trying to figure out why this happened in the first place. So, what really led up to this shocking attack on one of the biggest stars in the world? And what helped police uncover about the suspect behind it? Let's break everything down we know so far. Let's go.
This morning, a suspect is behind bars after allegedly shooting towards the home of pop superstar and billionaire businesswoman Rihanna. Overnight, an LAPD official telling NBC Los Angeles that multiple rounds were shot from an AR-15 style rifle. Several bullets striking the home of 9-time Grammy winner Rihanna and her longtime partner, multi-platinum rapper A$AP Rocky. According to police, the 38-year-old singer was at home at the time of the incident. It is not clear if A$AP Rocky or the couple's 3 children were home when the shooting took place. As for the scary incident, authorities say the suspect was taken into custody without further incident and that a weapon was recovered.
Lord God, I pray that you yank Rihanna by her freaking wig, by the mop on her head, and throw her all the way across darkness. In Jesus' name. Her spirit is in the spirit of the world, and it is very non-purposeful. So even though the devil and Rihanna are very loud, God and Jesus Christ are doing something, and myself. Look at the devil. He doesn't want it to be me. He doesn't want me to be a Christian woman of God. Because that's what it is. That's why I'm indifferent to Rihanna. I'm indifferent to a lot of your girls, devil. That's why you got Rihanna over there all jealous. Because how am I? Because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil, okay? I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people. She only did her little music thing so that she can do witchcraft. And so that she can steal from people. So everybody, please, don't listen to her. Don't follow her. Don't give that girl any air, space, or time. Because she's stealing from you.
She's a witch. She's a witch. I'm a watchman. She's a witch. Get that stupid girl out of here. Okay? They can't do this.
I made $3,000 one day on a day trade trading NVDA. And then Rihanna, she pops up in the spirit with the devil.
No, Rihanna. No.
I've already seen it. You saw Rihanna. You saw her picture. She has a very big forehead and an ugly, ugly nose. That's God's judgment on her. I keep telling her to stop harassing me. To stop harassing me. And she keeps doing it. She keeps harassing me. And I already bought stock in Ulta, and I have staked in Ulta. So now those energies can't harass me when I go into Ulta anymore. When I go into Ulta, the devil tries to antagonize me or instigate against me by the pictures that are there. But you know what? I bought steak in there, and I said, you know what, forget you. This is mine too. This is mine too. You're not going to be throwing bad energy at me when I'm coming to the store. So I went and I bought stock. And then when I went in there, I saw Rihanna. She looked so bad. That's the judgment of God.
Now, she obviously got some serious mental issues going on. And what she got against Rihanna so bad? Like, what have Rihanna done for this woman to have, like, so much hate for her? She done stalked Rihanna, found out where she lived, and pulled up with an assault rifle to shoot up Rihanna's place with her family inside. Look, Shawty need to be put in a straitjacket. She what you call cat shit crazy.
They done found a Facebook page at a woman who shot up Rihanna's house, and it's everything you expected it to be. If you guys already know, the story had broke that Rihanna's home was shot up with an assault rifle, which is absolutely insane. Now, this is a booking photo from 2023, but it is the same lady. She goes by the name of Ivana Lisette Ortiz. And after the story had broke, she's in jail. They gave her a $10 million bond for attempted. But after the story had broke, people started obviously going online to say, like, who is this lady? And they found her Facebook page. Now, she's got posts on there. You can pause to read it. They are absolutely insane. For some strange reason, she kept trying to attribute like herself to Rihanna as though Rihanna was like monitoring her social media. She also had posts like this with images of Drake and more stuff like this. Like, yeah. And then images like this saying Killing It season, just kind of looking deranged. And then also people found other booking photos from her. Now, this occurred, I believe, in Los Angeles, but a few of these booking photos are from Florida. They're from Florida. So she had been traveling literally across the country um, as early as like 2023 and just countless arrests. Now, again, she has been booked on a $10 million bond. It's not likely she's going to be able to pay it, but a lot of people are still upset that she even got a bond to begin with, which is totally understandable. But based off of the circumstances, I don't think she'll be able to post it. Um, and hopefully, Rihanna, her children, ASAP Rocky, nobody was in the home at the time of this incident. And maybe because of this incident, Lisette will be able to just stay in jail and get that. She obviously needs help. From the posts she made, from the numerous arrests, she obviously needs help. And so maybe like being in jail will be the best option for her. But if there's any other updates on this story, I'm going to keep you guys posted.
You guys can't say I did not warn you about parasocial relationships with celebrities, gang. The woman that shot at Rihanna's home has been identified as 35-year-old Ivana Lisette Ortiz via TMZ. She was booked for attempted murder with bail set at $10,225,000. It turns out that this is not Ivana's first time being arrested. They found her LinkedIn and all that. She looked like a normal person, right? She was a speech language pathologist. Let's get into that parasocial aspect and talk a little bit more about parasocial relationships. The woman accused of attempted murder for shooting at Rihanna's house, Ivana Ortiz, posted a video 2 months ago where in the background she sings So Many Dead Woes. The Kardashians, Ariana Grande, and Mariah Carey were also mentioned. They also found posts like this where she posted when Drake found out Rihanna has AIDS, right? And she hashtagged Champagne Poppy. She tagged Rihanna and said, "Are you there? Because I was waiting for your AIDS 5-head self to say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you talking to me where I'm not at." What are you talking about, gang? Let's talk about why I started coming out against parasocial relationships. When I started to see conversations regarding like rap beefs and rap diss start to lose a grip on what the purpose or what the meat and potatoes of it actually was, and we started getting into realms where you had content creators like talking about people's families and just straying away from the content at hand and feeding into these parasocial norms that were being created, that's when I was like, whoa, let's take a step back. Because even if you yourself feel like I would never grab an AR-15 and shoot it into said celebrity's house, when you continuously feed that algorithm and feed that loop and start talking about personal things, because blanketly, that girl saw a post that claimed that Rihanna had AIDS. And she took that and ran with it. And a lot of people on the internet take things at face value and run with them. So if you say this person did X, Y, and Z, people will watch that video and believe you, especially if you're somebody with a platform. Now, this person took that and went the full length as to grab a weapon and shoot into Rihanna's home while Rihanna's home with children. You feel me? It was not cool when somebody shot into Drake's home. It is not cool when somebody shoots into Rihanna's home. It was not cool when that girl broke into Chris Brown's home. All of that parasocial shit is not cool, bro. It's not. It's sick. It's sick. And a lot of people suffer from parasocial relationships. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's not like, oh, it's that certain fan base or this certain fan base. It's every fan base. There's no like, oh, the person I stand is more righteous, therefore I'm a better stand than them. No. No. For instance, a couple weeks ago, I made a video about Nicki Minaj, right? It was about that whole story that came out about bots in the Republican Party, this, that, and the third. And there were people who hopped in my comments like, well, I'm not a bot, and I actually fought three people over Nicki Minaj. I don't play about Nicki Minaj. I argue about Nicki Minaj online 24/7 like it's my 9 to 5. I actually argue with people about Nicki Minaj during my 9 to 5. I got fired from a job for arguing with people about. That's not healthy. Like, people were in the comments thinking it was a gotcha moment towards me, and I'm just reading it like they don't even understand how deranged they sound. 2 days ago, I made a video about diaspora wars and Black American culture, and people were like, oh, this is Drake's fault. I'm like, yo, this video has nothing to do with Drake, and that's part of the parasocial shit I be talking about. It is legit everybody. Take a step back. Take a step away from the phone, from your relationship with a celebrity who does not know you for a second, and get back to real life. This is sick, bro. And I think this is becoming more of a norm. Like, more and more people are starting to think like this and act like this. You could see a media takeout article or AI video or something that start feeding you these things and drive you insane, bro. Take a step back. This parasocial shit is not healthy, bro. It is not healthy. I don't care who you're a stan of. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, Nicki Minaj, any of them. Take a step back. Get back to reality. I'm going to keep telling y'all about this parasocial shit. It is not cool for nobody. This is crazy. This is legit crazy, bro. I read this and I wasn't even shocked. That's how bad it is. I've been talking to y'all about parasocial relationships for a year. Golly, man, damn.
A plea on behalf of your clients, you waive formal reading of the complaint, advisement of rights, including armed forces and veterans' rights, enter a plea of not guilty, denying any and all special allegations, enhancements, and priors.
Yes, Your Honor.
A plea of not guilty is entered on behalf of your client.
Your Honor, the court will ask that you waiving time for arraignment plea for 2 weeks.
So you're requesting to...
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so... To what date, I'm sorry?
We can get 2 weeks from today.
The not guilty plea entered by this court is withdrawn. Counsel is requesting to waive time for arraignment and plea to March 25th, 2026. Ms. Ortiz, you have a statutory or constitutional right to be arraigned today. Your counsel is requesting that your arraignment be continued to March 25th, 2026. Do you waive your right to a speedy arraignment so that your arraignment can be heard on March 25th, 2026? Yes. Is counsel joining the waiver?
So joined.
The court finds that the defendant has made a knowing and intelligent waiver of her right to a speedy arraignment, and that her counsel joins in that waiver. Both agree that the next court date of March 25th, 2026 is the date of the arraignment.
Yes.
Counsel, do you have a protective order?
Yes, Your Honor, I have a protective order that and currently I'll approach with the order. And is the court setting bail in this matter?
Counsel reserving?
Yes.
Counsel is reserving. The court will set bail at $1,875,000.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Ortiz, at this time, the court will issue the protective order. The protected persons are Robin, Fenty, and Raycom Myers. The court finds good cause to issue the protective orders and will order that you not harass, strike, threaten, assault, follow, stalk, molest, destroy, damage personal or real property, disturb the peace, keep under surveillance, or block the movements of the protected persons. You must have no contact with the protected persons. That means no in-person, no telephonic, no electronic contact. You're not to own or buy or try to buy or receive a firearm or ammunition. If you have any firearms or ammunition, you must surrender them to local law enforcement or store them with a licensed gun dealer within 24 hours of this order. Additionally, if you surrender or store those items, you must file a receipt with the court within 48 hours of this order. You're not to, the court finds good cause to order that you not be in the possession of firearms or firearm parts or ammunition. You're not to own or buy or possess body armor. Additionally, you must not attempt to or prevent any victim or witness from making any reports to law enforcement or from testifying at a hearing. You must have no contact, once again, with those two protected persons. You must stay 100 yards away at least from the protected person's home, job, vehicle, and from. You must also, the protected persons may record any prohibited communications made by you. You'll be personally served with a copy of the protective order in open court. No additional proof of service is required. Should the defendant post bail somehow, if bond is posted, the court will, in addition to ordering compliance with the protective order and forced violence weapons condition, the court will also order GPS monitoring. And that's, once again, in the event Ms. Ortiz is able to post that bond. Anything further?
Nothing from the defense.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing from the people.
Not only were shots fired, there were 10 shots that were fired at Rihanna's home yesterday. The shots were fired from across the street from her home out of a car. Now, at least one of the rounds penetrated a wall of Rihanna's home, and there were other rounds that were found in a like a RV that she had parked outside of her house. And I'm assuming that's the RV that her and Rocky used. Remember when they did that drive up the coast? I don't know if you guys remember that. But and then another place on her home. Now, they do mention that when they arrested the suspect, who they are describing as a 30-year-old female, that the gun was found. Now, there are some outlets reporting, and again, police have not confirmed any of this. This is all based off of the LA Times and audio that they're saying that they heard in their law enforcement sources, but police won't confirm this to me. But they're saying that when they pulled over this woman, it was about 30 minutes after the original 911 call came in. She was parked outside of Rihanna's house, and allegedly that shooting happened from her car. It was a white Tesla. A helicopter observed the Tesla pull off, and they followed this Tesla to a shopping center in Sherman Oaks, which is like not too far away from Beverly Hills. It's probably about like maybe 20 minutes, if that. And that's where they arrested her. Now, they described the car. It was they described what she was wearing. She was wearing a cream colored blouse. Her car was dirty at the bottom, they say, and the suspect's hair was in braids. It's how they described it.
Her feet was probably dirty too. That's horrible, man. First of all, I'm glad that nobody in Rihanna's house was hurt.
Yeah.
Okay? Because, that could have been a very bad situation, and clearly her house was targeted, right? You shoot at somebody's house 10 times, you're targeting that person in that house.
Now, here's the thing. I mean, so I used to live in LA, and there's always these videos that go viral of like tour buses pulling up to Rihanna's home, and she'll come out and she'll say, hey, Rihanna is like, I mean, I've never met her before, but I know you guys know her, and everyone has always said that she's like very interactive. And a lot of her neighbors, even after this shooting took place, that were interviewed by local outlets, we have one from Fox LA, talk about the fact that like of how scary it was, but the fact that people know she lives there, and like she does, like she's open to speaking to people when they pull up. So it's like targeted, but also the fact that everybody knows she lives there. So it's like trying to figure out the motive, which police haven't talked about, is going to be a thing as well too. But let's take a listen to a Fox LA clip I have of one of her neighbors reacting to when he heard the bullets.
Bam, bam, and it's like, it's a pretty unmistakable sound. Bam, 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 like probably 10 shots.
Wow.
And it's just one of those things. It's like, that's not a car backfiring. That's not fireworks. That's somebody shooting a gun. As it turns out, it was. I came running out. We both said, did you hear that? I said, hit the floor, because you never know like how close it is. You could always get hit by a stray.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. He lied just now.
What?
He said first he said he came running out. Then he said he told somebody hit the floor. Which one was it, my guy? Which one was it, my guy?
Maybe he did both at the same time. It was a tense moment.
By the way, if I hear gunshots, I'm not running out.
Yeah, you just not.
You know, no. That's number one. But why did he say he ran out and then he told somebody hit the floor?
I don't know, but
which one was it?
There were more comments in the post, and there was another person that said that they came running out their home as well too. I think it's because in that neighborhood they're not really used to hearing that, so they knew it was something. They were trying to figure out what. But that's so scary.
People are so miserable, man.
Yeah, damn.
Like, you know how miserable you got to be just to pull up to somebody's house and want to let off 10 shots for no reason.
And you know what?
Or she could be dealing with some type of mental illness. I don't know.
I was going to say it could be that, but also what I was thinking about too is, so I remember some years ago, I think it was like 2018, there was a guy that broke into Rihanna's house and he got, like, of course he was locked up and all that, but he spent like 12 hours in her house, and that happens with celebrities a lot.
Chris Brown had somebody that did that too. Maybe he had that stalker. She kept breaking in his house.
That happens
hiding in a different closet every time.
But now, I mean, it's not okay if it's just Rihanna or just Rihanna ASAP, but they have babies now. They got 3 babies in there. So like, you know, I just can't imagine being there. We don't know who was home with her. We just know everybody else is okay.
And even if it was a mental illness, it's like, all right, you targeted her house. It's her house. Why wouldn't you just go to any old house? You went to her house.
Oh yeah, and it's not not like celebrities haven't been, you know, tragically taken by fans before. You think about Selena, you think about John Lennon, like, you know,
right.
You know, sadly.
Yeah, that is scary. So I'll keep you guys updated on the latest with everything that's happening over there. And just, I mean, I'm sending them prayers still because I know she's so scared today. Yeah.
Now, hopefully, this woman get the help she needs and leave Riri alone. This already taking a real dangerous turn and could get worse if not handled immediately. People have these crazy obsessions with these celebrities for whatever reason, and then feel the need to go out and meet them or do something crazy like this woman did. But hey, anyway, if you made it this far in the video, please do me a favor and like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in this video. Peace.